Hey, 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 welcome world to Traveling with TVMA the Tea, the traveling show. I am your local Houston travel blogger. I am your local Houston travel magazine writer for the Commodore, and I am your local travel agency franchise owner of Cruise Planners. I have a special guest online today. I have a special guest visiting. Hey, 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 welcome world to Traveling with TV. Excuse me while I get my technology together, honey. I have a special guest visiting today. She's a Houston local. She's also a local Cruise Planners franchise owner. Everybody, please welcome LaVoice Burton.
Hello, everyone.
Just to give you a little background about LaVoice, LaVoice has been in the travel industry for 29 years. Her experience includes working in the airline industry for both Continental and United Airlines for 25 years and working for Sheraton Worldwide Reservation Center while attending college for 4 years. Her most interesting places traveled to and why is Quito, Ecuador. She traveled there during the rainy season, stayed at a small boutique type hotel that has 8 suites and 4 standard rooms called the El Crater. The suites overlook the Baluja volcano, one of the only 2 populated volcanoes in the world. The views were very spectacular, and the landscaping was forever changing due to the constant changes of the weather. Furthermore, changing trends in the industry is her thing. She likes booking trips with free amenities and all-inclusive amenities as well.
Yes.
What destinations are travelers requesting the most? And she says
Greece, Alaska, and Jamaica.
Jamaica
Come
me
on.
crazy man. Yes, we're Caribbean queens, honey. So I am welcoming LaVoice to the show. Thank you for tuning in, my fellow mentor who actually helped me make my decision to become a franchise owner. Thank you, LaVoice.
Thank you for having me.
No problem, no problem. So today we want to just chit chat and talk a little bit. We have a lot of things going on in the industry. Cruise Planners is one of our it's like a blessing to actually be a part of. So can you explain a little bit more to the people about who you are, what you do, and where they can find you at?
All right. I am LaVoice Burton, once again. I am an independent franchise owner with Cruise Planners. Don't let the name fool you. I am your land and sea expert. I am a full service travel agency.
You heard that. And what website can they find you at?
They can find me at www.explorebytraveling.com.
You heard that. Remember, www.explorebytraveling.com. That's so simple to remember, explorebytraveling.com. So let's talk a little bit about today. Again, thank you for coming in and sharing this experience with me on my first show.
No
Guys,
problem.
we're going to keep bringing you the travel tea. We got a lot of special guests lined up to take part in this travel education that we're bringing to the community, because it's our goal to educate guru travelers and new travelers who may have never traveled. But you know what? Listening to this show, you're going to want to join one of our travel groups, because we're always somewhere. All right? So what could you tell us, LaVoice, and tell the people out there that's listening, why should one want to use a travel agent?
Well, first of all, does anyone in their busy, active life have between 5 to 6 hours a day researching their next dream trip?
Well, I can't answer that, honey, because that's what I do. But I'm pretty sure they're going to say no. They need time for shopping.
My thing is, you pack, I plan.
I know that's right, honey. You pack, she plans.
Right.
And so with that being stated, I know we follow several different groups in social media. Mm-hmm. And recently there was a big thing going on where fake travel agents were presenting themselves. It's normally when big events are happening in the United States and they just pop up, like them pop-ups.
Right.
And people fail to realize that when this happens, you have to do your due diligence and you have to investigate. What would you say about that?
I would say do your due diligence and make sure you investigate your travel agent just like you investigate anyone else. When you're looking for a contractor, you get references, right? Why not get references for your travel agent? Why not go on to the Better Business Bureau, or why not just Google your travel agent and see what they're all about? We are all on Facebook. If you're a reputable travel agency, you belong to several organizations.
That's right.
Okay?
That's right.
You have references. You should be able to ask your travel agent for references, and they should be able to give you those references right offhand.
That's exactly right. She said the key word, guys, Googleable. I mean, Googleable is a strong word. It's a very strong context clue, and we keep preaching it. We keep saying it. You keep hearing it. You have to make sure that whoever you're choosing to do business with, that person is Googleable. You can find out some information about them before you spend your coins with them, and that's only the right thing to do. And it's okay to ask your travel agent for their credentials. If you want to see some certifications, you can definitely ask them for that. Okay, so again, share the website with the listeners today, LaVoice.
www.explorebytraveling.com.
There you go. And hey, she's a social media queen as well. They can find you on
LaVoice Burton Cruise Planners.
On
and they can also, that's
Facebook.
On Facebook.
Yes.
They can also find me on Twitter and Instagram.
The Twitter, guys. The Twitter and the IG. She's live. And if you're looking for me, you're traveling with TVMA the Tea. You can find me on IG as well as TVMA the Tea. You can find me on Cruise Planners website, www.travelingmadeaffordable.com, and the blog TVMA the Tea WordPress.com. Before we go into our break, Before we go into our break, I want you guys to pay attention and stay tuned.
Turn up your volume.
I'm sorry.
Action 1, inspiring action.
You know what, boys? Okay, so it's one other supplier I gotta talk about. So I'm gonna roll it in some kind of way when I'm talking about.
Who's booking your celebration?
Hi, I'm LaTonya, your land and cruise expert. I can plan anything travel for a great price. Ask me about the Caribbean and group trips. Call me to book your next vacation getaway. Remember, if you're looking, we're booking.
Cruise Planners, your land and cruise experts.
You're tuned in to the all-new Action 1 Network. Turn up your volume.
All right, LaVoice. So everybody sees us a lot and they wonder, like, man, it must be great to live a lifestyle of traveling. And I'm not going to lie, I love my job. You love your job?
Yes, I love my job.
I love my job. This is our career, and it's a very passionate thing that we do. Before I go any further, I am going to give a special shout out to my husband because he makes all of this possible. Of course, and God as well.
Absolutely. And I have to give God all the glory because I do this full time, nothing else. And if it wasn't for God on my side, I wouldn't be able to do this.
You heard that. Keeping it real.
Yes.
Now let's get back to this travel tea, honey.
All right.
I know you just got back.
From somewhere.
You just got back. You have to share. Where did you just come back from? What did you do? Where were you?
I just came back on Thursday from the Bahamas.
Yeah.
I went on a cruise. Me and my sister, we celebrated one of her birthdays. It was a milestone.
That's right.
Okay, so we took a little cruise to celebrate. We cruised on the Celebrity Infinity out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
Yes.
And we set sail to Key West, Florida, and then on to the Bahamas,
Yes.
where we spent the day in the Bahamas at the Sandals Royal Bahamian Resort.
Ooh, how was that?
It was wonderful.
You said, what was the name of that resort?
The Sandals Royal Bahamian Resort. You know,
Huh.
that's the resort that if you book one of those butler suites, they'll
Mhm.
pick you up at the airport.
Oh,
in
yeah,
the
that's
Rolls
it.
Royce.
In the Rolls Royce, honey. Did y'all hear that?
That's why they call it the Royal Bahamian
Now
Resort.
let me share a little bit of tea with you now. We are cruise planners, your land and sea experts. We
That's
don't
right.
just book cruises, honey. We do it all. Now, keep in mind, if you do want to experience Sandals or Beaches Resorts, you can easily get linked up with one of us. And make sure you get that butler suite so we can have that Rolls Royce pick you up at the airport, honey.
That's absolutely right. Remember, that's at the Sandals Royal Bahamian Resort.
That's right. Shout out to one of our favorite BDMs, the business development managers. You ready?
For Sandals.
1,
The
2,
Sandals.
3, 4 Sandals Resorts and Beaches Resorts. You ready? Shout out
out
to
to
Hunter
Hunter
Smith.
Hunter.
Thank you for everything you do, Hunter. We love traveling
Hi,
with
Hunter.
you. We cannot wait. Look, Hunter was trying to get me to go to Antigua, honey. Antigua. I could not go. It was free, y'all. For the free.
Can anyone say free?
For the free. But things wasn't quite lined up right. I have so much going on right now. But you know what, Hunter? I'm gonna take that offer. I got a rain check on that. I'm coming for it.
Okay, well, since you weren't able to make it to Antigua,
I know you did.
I haven't gone to Antigua, but guess where I just came back
Where?
from? All courtesy of our BDM Hunter Smith.
Where?
Jamaica, Mom.
You're making me crazy, little boy. Spread the tea.
Oh, girl, this was the utmost. And travel agent, we worked hard.
Yes.
Okay, we worked hard.
Wink.
We
Wink.
we toured 9 Sandals and Beaches resorts. We stayed at 3 of them. So we were in Jamaica. We traveled to Montego Bay, Jamaica. We traveled to Ocho Rios, Negril, and the South Coast.
I know that's
And when
right.
I tell you, all of it was absolutely amazing.
I
It
know
was
that's right.
absolutely amazing. Sandals spared nothing for us travel agents. And when I
Ooh.
tell you it was all free,
Ooh.
it was free. Can anyone say the word free?
For the free. For the free, honey.
Okay. So as your travel agent, I was able to tour these resorts and learn about these resorts so that I'll know which resorts
Yes.
best match you.
That's correct, and that's what we do it for. We do it so that we can stay knowledgeable in what our suppliers have to offer you, so that you can live your best life and your
Absolutely.
favorite vacations. Now, we have to share
Mhm.
how they take care of weddings.
Their weddings are absolutely amazing.
It's gorge. It's gorgeous.
First of all, let me tell you, because not every resort or not every country will allow this for their weddings.
Yes.
In Jamaica, your weddings are legal. All legal.
For what type of sex is to get married in Jamaica?
What?
So can they have same sex? Can it be the heterosexual couples? Do they do it all?
I'm not really sure because that was never specified.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. They did state that, like, in Mexico, if you get married in Mexico, you have to have a symbolic ceremony.
Oh yes.
You get married here in the States,
Oh,
then you
yes.
go over, you pay all this money just for a symbolic ceremony.
Oh yes.
But
Oh,
in
yes.
Jamaica, it's 100% legal. You don't have to
Mhm.
worry about having 2 separate ceremonies.
Mhm.
So
Right.
you pay for your destination wedding, you're
Mhm.
one and done.
Oh yes. And they have the mix and match package. back in the day, sandals used to just have one particular package for your weddings. But today, honey, they have gotten on board. They have heard your cries. And they said, you know what, it's time for us to modify it a little bit. You know, people want a little bit of this and a little bit of that. So guess what? You can pick your little bit of this and that and make your wedding your way. And the packages are very affordable, guys. So guess what? If you're looking for a sandals or beaches destination island wedding, guess what? You can contact LaVoice Burton at what's your website?
www.explorebytraveling.com.
Or you can contact LaTonya White at www.travelingmadeaffordable.com. We'll get you squared away. And guess what? If you're looking, we're booking. Right? So I want to share a little bit because I just literally flew into the studio today. I mean, my hair was woo! I just literally flew in. So guys, I want to share something for you. We are giving away 2 tickets today at the end of the show, so you have to pay attention. I'm not going to tell you how you're going to earn these tickets or what have you, but you have to be a listener on social media. You have to be following the show on Facebook Live in order to get these tickets, and you have to be able to answer trivia. I just got back from Big Rivers Water Park. Say it with me. Big Rivers Water Park. I was hanging out with my new friends, the CEO over there and the marketing director, and I did bring back some traveling tea, honey. They are going to be the largest theme park north of Houston. Y'all know they took Astroworld away from us.
Yes, unfortunately.
They took Astroworld away from us, and Astroworld was our theme park here in Houston for many years. We used to have so many tourists here visiting Houston, and we haven't had that in a while. So we have some other water parks, but now we will have a large theme park. So first, the water park has been built. It's not 100% complete, but it is open to the public. And it is very, very fun. They have the zip line. They have maze runner. They have the raccoon challenge. That's like a
raccoon challenge.
But it's almost like American Ninja Warrior. Honey, I just made 40, I don't even like to say that. I just made the big 4.0, honey, Wednesday on Halloween. And my kids talked me into less than 3 hours ago. We were going through that challenge. I got stuck. It's on Facebook Live, y'all. Traveling Made Affordable. And I said, I can't believe this, y'all. They done talked me into this. My hair was all over my head. But you know what? I did it for you guys because I have to bring the community the travel tea. So guess what? Let me share some specials with you guys. For a limited time, they have slashed their prices. General admission is normally $39.99. It's $29.99 right now. And junior admission for 48 inches and under is $29.99 per person. Children ages 2 and under are free. Now, if you're looking for that season pass, and trust me, we live in Texas, and their lazy river and their wave pool is so awesome, as well as their water rides. You might want to lock up on your season pass right now. Guess what? That annual season pass normally is $89.99, but right now, for a limited time only, you can get it for $59.95 per pass. And there are discounts for annual passes for 4 or more. $59.95 as well. Normally it's $74.99, guys. Yes, I'm giving 2 tickets away. 2 tickets away. 2 tickets away to where? Big Rivers Water Park. Thank you guys. We thank you guys for supporting me, TVMA the Tea. And also, many people don't know, I did their first exclusive article. I did Big Rivers Water Park exclusive article when it was just dirt, and they had a few things up. The park wasn't really ready yet, and I introduced it to the community, and it's literally, I guess it's global because it's a digital magazine. It's the Commodore magazine. It's Googleable, guys. So if you want to read up on their journey, you can Google Commodore Travel Magazine and it'll come up. Search for Big Rivers Water Park and you can read the story there. Again, listen to the show in its entirety. I have a trivia question I will be asking, and it's going to be pertaining to our guest, LaVoice Burton.
All right.
All right. So, LaVoice, based on your travels, what would you say is your favorite destination to travel to?
My favorite destination to travel to, I would have to say it was Quito, Ecuador.
Ooh.
Can
Can you shed a little light on Ecuador for the listeners? Paint that visual
Okay,
picture.
picture this.
I'm ready, honey.
Picture you're in a room where your bedroom faces a volcano.
Ooh,
Dormant one,
I see
mind
it.
you.
I see it.
And your living room faces a little village.
Ooh.
Okay, in the
The culture.
mountains.
Okay.
In the mountains.
Can
Picture
y'all
this.
see it?
Okay.
Mm.
All right. Close your eyes if you have to.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Picture this. You wake up one morning, the sun is shining. You decide to go out and do a little touring. You know.
Yes.
So there's a national park, the hotel, the El Crater. There's a national park and museum right next door. Now, a lot of people do not know Quito is the stop before you get to the Galapagos Islands.
What?
Yes.
Oh, do
And
tell.
I think the Galapagos is on everybody's
Do tell.
bucket list. And if not, it should be.
Oh, wow.
Okay? But anyway, picture going out after having breakfast, going to the museum. Okay? Because you're in the center of the world. You're at the equator. And someone comes out and say, "Are y'all coming in?" And we're like, "In a minute." And they're like, "No, no, 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 no. The weather is coming in. So we're closing soon." So we're thinking, "Oh, big deal. The weather is coming in." We go into the museum. It's interactive. They have sundials. They have all your essential oils. They, have nice, relaxing music going. There's paintings everywhere. And then it's
I
time,
can see it.
you
Take
know,
me there.
take me there.
Take me there.
Yeah. So then it's time to leave. You rush back to your hotel because you see the clouds rolling in. When the clouds roll in, it goes dark.
What?
It rains, the wind blows. But when you wake up the next morning, you see snow-capped mountains.
I don't know if this was supposed to be scary or sexy, but I think it was sexy, and I kind of want to go to Ecuador.
Okay.
El Crater.
All right.
Yes.
And the thing about it, what was so interesting and amazing about it, was like you may have rain in the morning and sunshine in the evening, or you may have rain in the evening and sunshine in the morning, but the landscape changes.
What?
Yes.
Shut your mouth.
So you could be there a matter of 3 days and experience every season.
What?
Yes. And then
Put that on our bucket list, right? El Crater, Ecuador. Got it? Thank you.
All right. And then on this particular property, the El Crater, they have llamas on the property.
Oh, yes.
And
Those
they
are
just
nice.
roam around.
Yeah, they're nice animals.
They're nice until they warn you about, be careful, they may spit on you.
Oh, yeah, they do spit now.
But they didn't.
Yeah, they do
They
spit.
loved me.
Now, that's kind of nasty, but they do spit.
They do spit. Okay. But this was a very exclusive property. You had a chef there on the property. All of the food was amazing.
That's
it was
awesome.
traditional Ecuadorian food.
That's awesome.
Okay. Their plantains are not like the plantains you may have in Jamaica.
So it really brings you to the culture. Like you get to experience the culture now. I'm sure we won't find a McDonald's there, right?
I didn't see any.
Exactly. We're not gonna find any local franchises that we're used to, and that's what people have to realize. When you're choosing to travel and step outside of your box, you literally, oh honey, that's it. Oh yes.
Wow.
You can imagine seeing that every day.
Yes.
You literally have to step out of your box and have an open mind.
Yes.
Because if you have an open mind, then you expose yourself to the various different cultures that's available. And a lot of people are afraid to do. I'm not going to lie. I'm a very, very picky eater. Like, very picky. I'm so Americanized, it's ridiculous.
Well, when you travel, you have to sort of be like Mike.
You have to.
You really do.
You have to, because there's not a McDonald's everywhere. There's not a Burger King or a Pizza Hut. You know, and let's get this clear. If you do see one, it's not going to taste the same as your Americanized franchise that you're used to. So
and why would you want to travel so far to eat a hamburger or a piece of chicken?
I have to do better with my life. I know.
Yeah,
I have to do better.
That travel.
Oh, but I did. I had no choice to. When we went to Dominican Republic.
I love Dominican food.
A girl, La Ramona girl. It was so fun. I enjoyed it. But I mean, I did step outside the box. And let's talk about, since we're talking about stepping outside the box, what about when our clients go on a cruise ship? Can we talk to them a little bit about exposing them to chef's table? The chef's table.
Yes, we can.
A lot of people may not know what the chef's table is. So you want to share the background, or you want me to share the background?
You go ahead.
Chef's table. Chef's table is a very unique experience. And I would say if you're celebrating an anniversary, if you're celebrating a birthday, if you're celebrating a promotion or just something special and you just want to do something unique, something different, try the chef's table. Now, I know that when I did it in 2016, it was maybe $75 a person. So it could be about what and what, but I know it's under $100 a person. And what it is that you get a very unique experience from
the chef.
The chef. He prepares special, like, what was it, a 12-course meal? Is it 12
It depends on the cruise line, but
yeah,
yes,
that's true.
It depends on the cruise line. The prices also depends on the cruise line.
Yes, that's true. Yeah. We did have a 12-course meal aboard Carnival, and oh my God.
How in the world did you manage a 12-course meal?
I don't even know. My husband tapped out and I was stuck.
And you were still going?
I was still going. But oh my God, his chocolate molten cake. He showed us how to make it. He gave us the recipe to take home as a keepsake. And it was just an experience that I'm not gonna even lie. Some of the stuff on the menu I couldn't even pronounce.
Okay.
I'm not gonna even lie. But it was an experience, and I had to step outside of my comfort zone. I had to step outside of the box, and I had to experience something new because the food was based on the destinations in which we were visiting.
Right.
So that's the unique experience about it. I mean, if you could share one thing with our listeners about the chef's table, what would you say?
I would say that they pay attention to the guests. They actually cater to the guests.
They do.
And they absolutely make sure you are satisfied with your meal.
That's right.
They will treat you with white glove. It's
like
a white glove
like royalty.
Right. And they will make absolutely sure you are 100% satisfied. But what I also noticed that the chef's table has been expanded with some of our cruise lines. Say, for instance, on the celebrity cruise I was just on, we had someone at dinner, because I love going to the dinner table at night instead of the buffet. She was vegan.
Okay.
And believe it or not, when the chef found out she was vegan, he didn't take any preset menus or anything for her meals. He customized her meal, her appetizer, her entree, her dessert. Everything was customized for her.
That's right.
She had no idea each night what she would be having. They just served her, and she stepped outside the box, and lo and behold, guess what? She enjoyed every single moment of it.
Look at that. Look at God.
Yeah.
Look at God.
And
it's an experience,
and all she had to do was tell them once.
Yes,
and you can tell your travel agent, you can tell us your dietary needs. We will make sure when we book those reservations for you that the cruise line, the resorts, they are familiar with your dietary needs. You do not have to tell them over and over and over again. Once they get the message once, they customize it, they tend to your needs, and it's an absolute wonderful vacation all around.
That's it. And with that being stated, guys, you have to really just, if you're that type of person and you love to do research, you know what, we gonna be hiring soon. We need you, because this is what we do. We take the time away from you guys so that we can plan everything, so we make your lives a lot easier. But guys, don't give yourself a headache. Don't get any gray hairs. Go ahead and give us a call. Hit us up on social media. We'll be happy to plan your next dream vacation. Okay, so just keep that in mind. It don't matter where you want to go, honey. We can book the land, we can book the sea, we can book all-inclusive resorts, hotels, rental cars, you name it.
Adventurous getaways. Don't forget about those adventurous getaways.
escorted tours. Talk about grease and patties.
Wine tours.
Wine tours.
How would you like to go on a wine tour? And then not only that, prepare a meal with a chef.
Oh, yes. But you know what? You just brought something to my mind, and I have to let you share with the listeners. She said the context clue word, wine tours. So I want you to picture this, if you will. LaVoice hosts a local wine meeting group. It's a wine tasting group in the community, and her group is pretty large. They're pretty well known, guys. You better sign up. I'm about to jump on board too, because she taught me the trick, so I'm gonna be doing it too, guys. Look for me. But can you share with them about your group?
Yes, the name of my group is a meetup group. You can find us on Meetup.
Okay.
The name of the group is The Taste of Wine and Food Pairing. Okay, so we normally meet at Total Wines and More for our wine tasting, because they have the absolute best wine tasting. They pull down the most magnificent wines, and they educate you about the wines. So we get together as a group, we taste our wines, we discuss them, you know, and what we do, we plan trips, traveling to the regions where these wines are made. So I don't care if it's Napa Valley.
That's right.
Or if it's the Rhone.
That's right.
Or if it's Australia.
It doesn't matter.
Spain.
It doesn't
Italy.
matter.
We go there and we sample the wine firsthand.
Can you imagine being in that group, guys?
Ooh.
I haven't quite got there yet. My mentor's working on me. I'm on my way, guys. Hey, if you're north of Houston, I'm coming. We're gonna definitely get there. My community of travelers, guys, I know y'all been waiting on me. I'm coming. It's been so busy, guys. It's been so busy. But you know what? This is a beautiful experience. And if you're looking for that wine type of adventure on a cruise, we definitely can get you linked up with some of those type of events. So
yes, we can.
Again, LaVoice, tell them your location, where you're located at in the city.
I'm mainly located in the Heights in Central Houston area.
And you can find her at
www.explorebytraveling.com.
That's it. Now, one thing that I did want to share with you is a special. You know, this is the travel show, and so I want to share with you some travel tea. So, Norwegian. We all know about Norwegian Cruise Lines. And shout out to our BDM. His name is Chris Posada. He's in Florida. Hey. So, had the pleasure working very closely with Chris. And so, let me just share some travel tea with you. If you're looking to see Alaska, the Bahamas, Florida, Bermuda, Canada, New England, Caribbean, Mexican Riviera, Panama Canal, you can do all of this on a 7-day cruise for guess how much is the deposit, LaVoice?
Oh my goodness.
$50. $50, guys.
$50.
Now, normally Norwegian's deposits are what? $250 per person.
$250 per
Right
person.
now it's $50 per person, and they have over 200 destinations in which you can choose from. But some of you may say, "Well, Norwegian isn't in Texas, so what does this have to do with me?" And I'm gonna tell you like this, honey, because you know what? You're right. They're not here, but we can get you where they are.
Yes.
And guess what? We can get you there for the free, or we can get you there with a reduced deposit. Well, how can we do all of that? Listen, honey, it's real simple. Contact LaVoice Burton at
www.explorebytraveling.com
or LaTonya White at www.travelingmadeaffordable.com. It's our job to bring you these travel deals so that you can live your best life with your dream vacations. If you're booking a group, we are gurus in groups, honey. Just reach out to us and we can take care of you. Now, that's not all they're giving. So not only are they giving you the $50 deposit or the free and reduced airfare for your 2019 sailings of 7 days or more, but they have more free amenities.
Can anyone say free?
Free amenities, guys. OMG. Yes, we need to start an amenity rap. because this is the tea. You know, a lot of people are like, well, the deposit is too high right now. I want to book a cruise, but I can't afford it because the deposit is too high. We have it solved. $50 per person. Okay.
And let me tell you, they might not know this, T. The reason most of our vendors like Norwegian lower their deposits is because we as travel agents, we push back and we let them know what you all are saying. They listen to us.
They have listened. And so this special is going to be running until the end of the month. And this will be a great Christmas present. How about this? Picture this.
Close your eyes.
Close your eyes. How about you go on our website, type in your destination travel date, type in the destination you want to visit, your bucket list destination, and type in your cruise line, Norwegian. Hit search. Pick any 7-day cruise you see. Go ahead and book it online with a $50 deposit. Print out that itinerary receipt. Put it in a nice gift card box envelope. Put a nice ribbon on it and stick it under that Christmas tree and tell your loved one, guess what? Guess where we're going? Hey, if you're looking, we're booking. Love it. So it's about time that we go ahead and give some respects to our sponsors and our promoters. So we're going to be right back with you, and make sure you stay tuned because we're giving 2 tickets away to Big Rivers Water Park. Woo!
Action 1, inspiring action.
Want to save time and money on travel? Book with a Cruise Planner's travel agent. Stop wasting time jumping from website to website and avoid all that online research. Lock in the best rate and dodge the hidden fees. See more culture. Get access to unique events and stay within budget. A complete travel experience. You deserve a better vacation. A stress-free one. Backed by an American Express travel representative. Now, who's booking your vacation?
Hi, I'm LaTonya, your land and cruise expert. I can plan anything travel for a great price. Ask me about the Caribbean and group trips. Call me to book your next vacation getaway. Remember, if you're looking, we're booking.
Cruise Planners, your land and cruise experts.
How much more time we have?
You're tuned into the all-new Action 1 Network. Turn up your volume.
All right, we're back. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you guys for listening and sharing that knowledge about traveling. Remember, this show is dedicated to you, our listeners. It is dedicated to you guru experienced travelers, as well as it is dedicated to new travelers who maybe haven't been anywhere yet. You know what? We're looking out for you. Okay? They can't hear us. All right? So I hope you guys can hear me okay. And so we're going to continue the show. So again, this show is dedicated to you, the listener, you experienced adventurous and you new adventurous who maybe haven't been anywhere but want to go somewhere. So reach out to us on you can actually reach out to us on social media. We make it easy for you. You can find me on Facebook, travelingmadeaffordable.com, Cruise Planners, and you can find LaVoice at
LaVoice Burton. It's LaVoice Burton Cruise Planners.
There you go. And if you're looking, we're booking, honey. So go ahead and reach out to us. Now, another thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about today. Now, she just got back from Bahamas, but before that, she was in Mexico.
Oh yeah, I did go to Mexico.
Yeah, I'm telling you. I know your tea better than you know your tea. And so what I want to share, because you know Mexico is such a hot topic right now, and a lot of people are like, you know what, I really want to go to Puerto Vallarta, I really want to go to Cancun, I really want to go to Los Cabos, but I'm a little nervous because the news has really, you know, made me afraid to travel. And since you actually physically just got back, what was it, like 2 months ago?
2 months ago was the heighten of the news articles with people being found in taxi cabs and things like that.
And she was out there.
And I was out there. I was in Cancun. And believe it or not, the resort, I stayed at the Palace Resort. It's exclusive. One thing I have to tell all travelers is you have to have a mindset, a safety mindset, just like if you're here locally. You have to travel with a group, okay? You have to be aware of your surroundings. The resorts now, they include so much entertainment, excursions. They include so much in your bottom line package price. There really isn't a need to travel off-site.
Right.
There really isn't.
Oh, yeah.
You know? But if you feel like you need to go shopping to the little straw markets or the flea markets.
Have that mindset.
You know, you want to go get the best deal on perfume and jewelry, by all means do it. But make sure you travel with the group. Make sure you do not let anyone in your group meet some stranger and travel off with that stranger.
That's right.
You stick together as a group. And when you stick together as a group, then you kind of alleviate those worries or that anxiety.
Right.
Okay? You have to be smart about how you travel.
Right.
Okay? You have to, there are certain guidelines that the resorts have. Like at certain resorts, you have to be back on site at a certain time. Stick to those guidelines, because when I tell you the resorts are locked down at a certain time, they lock it down at a certain time.
And that's, you know, just like your mama said, be in the house before the street lights come on.
Right.
You know, it's no different when you're traveling.
Right.
You have to be cognizant about where you are.
Absolutely.
And you have to be privy to the fact that you are a guest.
Yes.
And people will take advantage of guests in their house. And it's
Right.
unfortunate, but it happens. And so, yes, I'm glad that you were able to share that with the listeners, because you physically were out there. You were exploring. I saw your pictures on your Facebook. Like, you literally were out there exploring, but you were with travel groups.
I was with other travel
You were
agents,
doing what
yes.
you were supposed to do.
Right.
Now, another thing
Right.
that's been popping up in the news is people have been coming up sexually assaulted when they're going on vacation.
Right.
And what could you say to those that are thinking about traveling or may have some things scheduled to travel, let's say to the Caribbean?
Do not let panic take over. Take your trip. Just be mindful. Be mindful of what you're doing. Travel with a group. Stay in contact with family members. If you have children traveling with you, just like you teach them not to speak to strangers or befriend strangers at home, the same applies when you're traveling. Okay? And that's it. Be mindful of your body language. Okay?
Right.
You know, predators pick up on certain things. So however you stay safe at home, that applies the same way when you're traveling. Okay? And you have to teach your children stranger danger applies even abroad.
And that's correct. And if you wouldn't let your kids go explore and go somewhere by themselves without you, do not let them go somewhere by themselves without you overseas. I'm sorry, but you know, the world is a big crazy place, and it's not too kind to people.
Right.
And I mean, even my 17-year-old, I mean, I know she wants to feel very independent, but I'm not going to, especially overseas.
Right.
I'm going to make sure I accompany her. So just have that mindset. And I think you guys will enjoy your vacation, and make sure you do your research. Or if you don't have time to do your research, make sure you're contacting a reputable travel agent.
Yes.
You don't have to contact us, guys. There are plenty of reputable travel agents out there, but just make sure you do your due diligence so that you can live your best life and enjoy your vacation.
And that's so true. And may I add, your travel agent has access to resources you do not have access to online. You can go to TripAdvisor all day long. You do not know how credible those reviews are. As travel agents, we have resources where travel agents like myself, and as you know, I travel a lot, I will go back on certain resources, certain sites, for travel agents only and give my unbiased opinion. So when we do research, we go to those same resources. We see what the actual tea is.
That's right.
Okay? So let your travel agent do all the research, especially if you're not familiar with how to research a particular cruise line or a resort or a tour company.
Exactly.
That's what we're here for, so that you can pack and we plan.
That's right.
All right?
And you can play.
You can play.
gotta get that out there.
So that you can have a vacation experience, not just a vacation, not just a trip. We want you to have an experience.
Yes. So you can go back and tell all your friends and send them our way.
That's right.
Okay. But she did make mention of a very, heavy context clue word, and that word is resources. And I'm telling you, I'm a lover of reading. I'm a lover of knowledge. I'm a lover of intaking information. Because I guess that's my past experience from being an educator, 7-8 years in the game. And that's not ever going to go anywhere. But I'm a lover of knowledge. And guys, I recently was reading on social media that people were saying, hey, I can get a travel deal. I don't need to go through a travel agent. I can get me a deal on a flight. I know somebody that got the hookup. Because some kind of way they can get their hands on buddy passes. And they were giving it to some random people out there. They're looking for deals to Paris, looking for deals to Europe, looking for deals to wherever. And it bounced back on them. Oh, but you know what? You've been in the airline industry for 20-something years, 20 plus something years. You're a guru at this. Can you explain to our listeners why buddy passes, what buddy passes are, first of all, because we have some new travelers that have never traveled. They're like, what?
Buddy passes are passes for standby travel, but it's for the airline employees, friends, family, and that's not a problem with that, but the key word is standby. All right, so if that flight is filled with paying passengers, you're not getting a seat. I don't care how much your friend charged you for that buddy pass, which they shouldn't have charged you that much.
What if my vacation starts in like 5 hours? I'm supposed to check into the resort. So if I don't get on this flight, I'm not going to be able to check in. They going to give me an extra day or what?
No.
So I'm going to lose a day of my vacation?
You're going to lose a day of your vacation. And then you will have to find your own means to getting to your destination.
So what you're saying is make sure that when you're using a buddy pass, I must be friends and family, because of course friends and family would know the rules to accompany that.
Right.
Stay away from them Facebook deals, guys, talking about buddy passes on sale. You don't know them people.
And I wouldn't trust that.
Can you share with them some travel tea without giving out too much? Because that was juicy about the buddy pass thing that happened some years back.
Let me try to share without giving out too much juice, too much, tea bag.
Yes.
There was an incident with an airline, I'm not going to name which one, where an employee did sell her buddy passes, and she presented herself as a travel agent. She had a kiosk set up and everything.
Girl.
And that's as far as I'm gonna go. She had a kiosk with business cards and everything set up, and she perpetrated being a travel agent. But it doesn't even boil down to buddy passes. We've come across. I call them. You call them pop-ups. I call them flash travel agents. They're
here in 1 minute, gone in a flash.
Yes, they are. So anyway, she commenced to selling, and she commenced to encouraging others to give her their buddy passes to sell. And lo and behold, somebody bought a buddy pass. Somebody got to the airport ready to get on their flight. There were no seats. And they thought, well, since I paid for this pass, there's a seat on this here flight for me. And they commenced to performing at the gate, saying how much they paid for the pass, and you're gonna let me.
Oh, they was clowning, honey. Yes. Oh, okay. we just putting it out there, but you got to think about it. If you spend your money on a product and you expect to receive that product, and you don't receive that product, are you gonna sit down lightly with that? No, because you
No.
expect to receive the services in which you paid for.
But also think about this, people. Just think about it. Airline fares are fairly reasonable now.
Yes.
So if someone's charging you, do your homework. If
Yes.
someone's charging you for a standby pass, when you can go online or give one of us a call, but go online and check out the rates yourself, you will see that you probably can get to your destination a whole lot cheaper than what that person is charging you for that buddy pass.
But what if they say it's $25? We call those too good to be true. Too good to be true. Now, I wouldn't want to risk my thousands of dollars vacation on a $25 buddy pass, honey. I need to know that when I get ready to board this plane, it's going to take me to point A and point B, and I'm going to enjoy my time so that I can have fun. And people need to realize that. So I thank you, LaVoice, for sharing that bit of tea with us today. I would like to go ahead and share one more product with you guys before we go to the trivia with our guest, LaVoice. So the product that we're going to share today is Carnival Vista. Now, guys, we have a new ship coming to Galveston, Texas. Houstonians, Galveston, everybody needs to listen. If you're in the Houston and surrounding areas, guys, we have a new ship. Everybody's like, oh my God, I gotta go to Valor again. Not again. I've been on that. I've been to Cozumel like so many umpteen amount of times. Well, guess what? You can change it up and you can go ahead and book on the Carnival Vista. Now, Carnival Vista is coming. You can get booked on a 7-day sailing with a $500 deposit per person. Or if you've never traveled before and you don't mind traveling on the Valor or any of the other 4 to 5 days out of Galveston, you can do that with a $300 deposit. Or if you want to switch it up a little bit and you want to go experience the Bahamas on a 3-day sail out of Florida like you guys did, you can check out carnival.com for a $300 deposit. Note this, you can see the Bahamas for cabin rates as low as $259 per person on that 3-day sailing. But you know what? The sale ends at the end of this month. Again, $259 per person. That's to see the Bahamas on the 3-day sail. So you might be saying to yourself, oh, I don't want to take a vacation, but oh, I need a staycation.
Right.
And that's just a short vacay. You know, just take some little time out to get yourself together. Remember, you can do these things, but you may be asking, well, how can I book? LaVoice, what's your website?
www.explorebytraveling.com.
Or you can go to www.travelingmadeaffordable.com, or you can go to carnival.com, select plan a cruise, select travel agent finder, enter cruise planners, and my zip code, I'm in 77338. I'll pop up as Cruise Planners White. Or you can find the travel agent of your choice and you can get booked with your cruise, honey. So take care of that. And guys, you know what? You never know where we're going to pop up. I'm always in the community. I'm always blogging. I'm always out actively working in the community. And we love to travel. And if you actually catch us out in the community and you catch me blogging, I'm going to feature you in a travel feature. Be prepared for that. You will be in a travel feature. So if you like to be involved in those things, you just never know where I'll pop up. Make sure you're following me on Instagram, TVMA the Tea. Check out that blog, tvmathetea.wordpress.com. And if you want to get booked on a trip, www.travelingmadeaffordable.com, or LaVoice Burton,
www.explorebytraveling.com. And what will be your next vacation experience?
I know that's right. Guess what, guys? If you're looking, we're booking. Then that's the T.
Action 1, inspiring
Big
action.
River again or something?
Yeah, you can. Leave it there. Just leave it there. Leave it there. Leave it there. So, okay, the question that we're gonna have.
Who's booking your celebration?
Hi, I'm LaTonya, your land and cruise expert. I can plan anything travel for a great price. Ask me about the Caribbean and group trips. Call me to book your next vacation getaway. Remember, if you're looking, we're booking.
Cruise Planners, your land and cruise experts.
You're tuned in to the all-new Action One Network. Turn up your volume.
Down our show. Remember, it's that time. It's that time. Big Rivers Water Park. Big Rivers Water Park. Shout out again to Big Rivers. Monty, I really thank you for this. Justin, thank you for coming through. Letty and Sonia. Hey, you guys tried to get me on a zip line today, man. And when I was visiting with y'all yesterday, I was like, really, y'all want me to jump from way up there? And you know what? I promise, I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna do it.
But you said you were. You said you were gonna do it today.
I did, because it was like so many people out there. This was like their grand opening, and
you didn't want to hold.
We were at the back of the. We were at the back of the line, but you know what? I did the raccoon challenge today, and that was like American Ninja Warrior. I got a burn. Y'all see that? I got a burn, but I did my best. And Monty did ask me, guys, the CEO, he asked me, he said, Tonya, are you in shape? I don't know if you're going to be able to make that. I said, I'm in the best shape of my life. I just made 4.0. Boy, I was so.
Is that what Monty said?
Girl, that's what he said. I was so out of breath, y'all. I ain't going to lie. I got stuck, y'all. I got stuck crawling in a little cave thing, Jesus. And oh, God, I felt.
Did someone have to rescue you?
Girl, almost. And the net caught me by my waist, girl. We gonna move on. But you know what? It's time for that travel tea giveaway. So if you're tuning in late, you missed a great show.
Yes,
you're
you did.
Traveling with TVMA the Tea, and it's time for that 2-ticket giveaway to the brand new park north of Houston. Here is your trivia question of the day. What was the name of the hotel that LaVoice stayed in when she visited Ecuador? Hey, make sure you respond in Facebook Live. Comment your answer. The first person to comment their answer right, make sure that you contact me, and I will be sure to get those tickets over to you. I will shout you out on air. Shout out to those listening today. We have Kay Nicole. We have Charles Gallen. Ooh, I know him, honey. His last name is White, and that's my hubby. Kurt Alston. Paula Johnson. Pamela Wright. Shout out to my sister and my other sister, Kay Nicole. And also, who you have over there, honey?
I don't know. I can't tell.
You lost it.
I lost it. There. Wait, that's not it.
That's okay. That's okay. And so we just want to make sure that we give a shout out to all of you guys that's listening. You have the option of winning the 2 tickets to Big Rivers Water Park. So if you're listening today, the question was, what was the name of the hotel that LaVoice stayed at when she visited Ecuador? Make sure you respond here. The first person to respond will receive those 2 tickets. Make sure you leave me your email address and Facebook Live. I will not respond to anyone that does not have their email address. The first person to respond to what was the name of the hotel that LaVoice stayed at when she visited Ecuador. I just want to say the name because it's so sexy. It's so sexy. Yes. All right. All right, guys, and we're going to give you guys a few minutes. Can we play some music while they thinking about it? That's cool. We're back. And you're tuned in to Traveling with TVMA the Tea. I have a special guest today, another Cruise Planners franchise owner, LaVoice Burton. And we want to thank you guys for tuning in today. If you're interested in booking any land or sea vacation, you can find LaVoice Burton at
www.explorebytraveling.com. That's my cruise planner's website.
On Facebook, you can find her at
LaVoice Burton Cruise Planners or Explore by Traveling.
And if you would like to join her meetup, you can locate her meetup group by
The Taste of Wine and Food Pairing.
There
on
you go.
Meetup.com.
There you go. Look at Meetup. Look for her group name. Get hooked up so you can go on a cruise and enjoy that wine and food pairing tasting. Guys, again, I'm traveling with TVMA the Tea. My blog, tvmathetea.wordpress.com. If you're looking for a land or sea vacation, travelingmadeaffordable.com. We are your land and sea experts. Guys, this is a vibe. This is the new Traveling with TVMA the Tea. We're going to have special guests on here all the time, and sometimes they may be giving away some special gifts. You better tell your friends. I will never tell you who's going to be on. You have to tune in. If you follow me on IG, you know I'm heavily involved with the community. And like I said, you never know where I'm going to pop up next. We have some heavy hitters coming to the show, guys. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell your sister, tell your brother, tell everybody. Guess what, guys? We enjoyed you guys. Thank you for tuning in. And you know what? Let me check these comments and see who our winner is. That was a hard question. That was such a hard question. The question was, the first person to respond, what was the name of the hotel that LaVoice stayed at when she visited Ecuador? Guess what? We have one person that got it right. And that person's name is Janetta Merwini. I'm just going to say Janetta M. And you know what, guys? I know it was a hard question, but guys, the type of goodies that we have, y'all got to be paying attention. We're going to have cruises that's going to be giving us gift cards, guys. And I'm not going to make it easy for you. I mean, we're going to have some major players coming through. So with that being stated, congratulations, Janetta. You have the 2 tickets to Big Rivers Water Park.
Yay.
Thank you. Shout out to Big Rivers for your promo, and we really appreciate you guys. Hey, we're out.
Bye.
Action 1, inspiring action.